Let's talk about MDG. Just do it simple. MDG. Just do it simple. MDG with BAG.
Hi there. Welcome to the podcast where master data governance gets simple, fast, and fun. Welcome back to the Data Diagnostic Series by BAG Consult, where we assess your company's data maturity one critical question at a time. In this series, we walk through each question from our data diagnostic checklist to explain why it matters, what it reveals about your organization, and how it directly affects operations, financial performance, and cost control. Today's question focuses on a risk area that often goes unnoticed until it becomes expensive. Is there a clear process for creating or changing data, such as suppliers, products, or customers? Example, is there a defined workflow with approvals before activating a new supplier? Because when data can be created or changed without clear rules, controls, and ownership, costs don't show up immediately. They spread quietly across the entire organization. In many organizations, master data is created or changed every day. New suppliers are added, products are modified, customers are updated. But often this happens without a standardized process, without defined approvals, without validation rules, without clear ownership. When there is no clear process for creating or changing data, organizations typically face duplicate suppliers or customers, inconsistent product definitions, incorrect payment terms or pricing conditions, missing tax, logistics, or compliance attributes, uncontrolled changes to critical data. The result is not just poor data quality. It is structural inefficiency. When creation and chain processes are unclear, errors enter the system at the source. Issues propagate across finance, procurement, sales, logistics, and IT. The same data is corrected multiple times by different teams. Controls shift from preventive to reactive. This question reveals whether data errors are prevented by design or corrected repeatedly at a cost. Let's look at two common scenarios. In Company A, data creation and change follow a clear and structured process. The organization defines who can request data creation or change, establishes approval workflows, applies validation rules before activation, ensures data ownership is explicit, documents changes and decisions. With controlled master data processes, the company prevents incorrect or incomplete data from entering the system, avoids duplicate suppliers, customers, or materials, ensures consistency across systems and departments, reduces downstream corrections. As a result, procurement avoids payment errors and supplier disputes. Finance reduces rework and corrective postings. Sales avoids order blocks and billing issues. Logistics operates with stable master data. IT is not overloaded with emergency fixes. Costs are controlled at the source. Processes run predictably. In Company B, data can be created or changed with little or no control. As a result, suppliers are created multiple times. Products are activated with missing attributes. Customer data is inconsistent across systems. Changes are made without impact analysis. Approvals are informal or non-existent. This leads to payment errors and duplicated invoices, blocked orders and delayed deliveries, revenue leakage due to incorrect pricing, manual corrections close to financial closing, growing operational effort across all teams. The issue is not speed. The issue is uncontrolled data creation and change. And the cost compounds every time the same mistake is corrected again. If your answer to today's question is no, it often indicates reactive data correction instead of preventive control, recurring errors across finance, supply chain, and sales, duplicated operational effort across departments, increased dependency on manual controls, hidden and growing operational costs. Uncontrolled data creation doesn't stay local. Its impact spreads, and so do its costs. If your answer is yes, it reflects higher data and financial maturity, especially when creation and change workflows are clearly defined, approvals are role-based and traceable, validations are applied before activation, Ownership is explicit and enforced to reduce cost and risk at the source. Define clear creation and change processes. Assign approval responsibilities. Apply validation before activation. Control changes, not just errors, because preventing bad data is always cheaper than fixing it later. Bad data is expensive, but uncontrolled data creation is one of the fastest ways to multiply costs across an organization. Organizations without clear processes absorb rework as a normal cost, delay operations and financial closing, lose trust in their own data, struggle to scale efficiently. Organizations with controlled data creation and change prevent errors before they occur, stabilize operations and reporting, reduce hidden costs, scale without multiplying inefficiencies. Data quality doesn't start with cleansing. It starts with control at creation. And financially mature organizations understand one thing. They don't fix the same data twice. They design processes that stop errors from entering the system in the first place. Because data governance is not bureaucracy. It is cost control by design. Is data in your organization created and changed through clear, controlled processes, or can anyone change anything, anytime? Visit bag-consult.com/data-diagnostic and complete our quick checklist. After submitting your answers, one of our consultants will schedule a short online session to walk you through your personalized diagnostic report, completely free of charge. Because financially mature organizations don't chase data errors. They prevent them.
Curious how this could work for your company? Let's talk. Contact us at info@bag-consult.com.